What's up? What's up? Good morning. Happy Tuesday. How's everybody doing? Everybody enjoyed their holidays? For those who celebrate Christmas, are you still enjoying your holidays, meaning that you're off from work still? Don't forget to hit the like button and hey, Mark, and then subscribe if you have not. Um, but yeah, what is up? What is up? What is up? I'm still resting and relaxing, enjoying my time off. So that's why I'm on here so early, y'all. But what is going on? I did see the post that Royalty put up last night. Well, let me back up. I always got to give the backstory to everything. Let me back up and give the backstory in case, somebody may not be aware of what's going on. So we all know that, well, most of us already know that Royalty had did a video recently, and she had announced reluctantly in the video, meaning that she didn't know how she felt about really telling it, but she wanted to go on and tell it for the supporters who have her back, that her car had been totaled because someone had stolen and wrecked it. So y'all, chow. Let me go and get the formalities out of the way. Chow. So then next thing you know, I'm starting to see titles going across my timeline and carrying on talking about Royalty's car was repossessed. And I had watched a video that was saying that Royalty's car was repossessed and it had been looked up and said it was repossessed. And I was like, huh? Repossessed. Okay, does it say it was repossessed? And then I heard, hey Callie, and then I heard that Rico was broke, and I was like, where is this information coming from? You know what I'm saying, guys? I'm not gonna get on here and just flat out lie on people. You see what I'm saying? When Oh, and remember everything that we discuss over here is alleged, although we can validate 99% of it, but we just say alleged for the purposes of saying alleged. And anything that we use over here is fair use, fair use. Anytime I show a video or anything, it is fair use, okay? Because I ain't got time for nobody talking about, you claim you using my stuff. Child, Royalty was in the video. How am I using someone Royalty was in it? But okay. Okay. Because Royalty should be saying, you use my stuff in your video. But okay, I had to get that off my chest, y'all, because I'm still, although I let it go, I'm just still like, okay. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, Royalty could be saying that about everybody using her stuff, but she the style. She the style, okay? And rest of these people just wishing upon a style, okay? She the style for real. I'm just saying. But, it's whatever. It's whatever. Like I said before, it's whatever. I ain't even tripping about it no more. But, I'm still, it's Sagittarius. We still get in our feelings here and there. And we might say something every now and again. So y'all might hear me, go off every now and again on certain things. You know what I'm saying? Because if I think about it too long enough, then I'm going to say something. But yeah, anyway, okay, getting back to the subject. Because, I get off the subject and be talking about other stuff. But getting back to the subject, I'm seeing video titles out there talking about Royalty. Her car got repossessed and it was looked up and everything. And y'all, if you sit on internet long enough, people will find out what is truth and what is not truth. You see what I'm saying? Before people go reporting inaccurate information, that is where I'm getting this from. Is that she be letting people slide like a mother, Callie, like a mother. She be letting people slide, and I'm just like, honey, she got a heart to go because what I'm saying. You can let people slide for a while, but after a while, I'll be like, I'm getting ready. Everybody gonna get this. Everybody gonna get this. You get it. You can get it. Everybody gonna get this. Everybody gonna get this flag. Everybody gonna get this flag. Okay. Because after a while, it's just like, okay, at some point you gotta, I feel like me, I would be like, I'm gonna say something, but that's the reason why people can't hold her back. Yep, I just watched a few videos a few minutes ago. Never seen nothing like it. Just salivate. Exactly. And when is people gonna understand? When are people gonna understand that honey, the stars is aligned for her. The universe is working for her. I don't get why people don't understand that. Yes, some things can look like it's going to be a disaster, but when you on that right path and you know who you are, yes, you're going to have a little turbulence here and there, but that's a part of the process. You see what I'm saying? But trust and believe, honey, she know who she is. She's confident in who she is. So it's going to work out for the better, regardless if her car got stolen or not. I knew it was going to work out. Child, I didn't know it was working out that quick. So that just lets you know she is in line. That's what that means. She is in line. Exactly that. But she's being nice. She's in alignment with who she is. When you are in alignment, again, it's going to line up. Stuff is going to line up for you. People, like I said, it's bigger than this picture that we down here on this place called Earth, and we're spiritual beings having a human experience. It's bigger than that. We're spiritual beings. And again, when you're in alignment and you know who you are, you connected with your true self, your higher self, your soul, your source. Baby, once you make that connection and you put it together, honey, things start working out because you know how to tap in. You get what I'm saying? She's in alignment and it makes a big difference. But a lot of people ain't there yet. So they still dealing with surface stuff. They still in thinking surface level. It's bigger than that. It's surface level stuff. You ain't gonna never grow, elevate, and achieve. You see what I'm saying? That's why she's growing. That's why she's elevating. That's why she's achieving. That's why I can say confidently 100% that Royalty's gonna be okay. I don't know why people don't get that. She's gonna be okay. I've seen that. I saw that in her when I was watching her when they was together as a family. She stepped back. She let him have all the limelight. She wasn't one of them attention-seeking individuals every time the camera come on like some of these other channels be doing. She wasn't like it. She wasn't trying to be out in the camera smiling, sitting beside him. She wasn't none of that. She wasn't doing any of that. He would put the camera in her face. Then she would say something, you know what I'm saying? Or didn't really want to be in the camera. So, like I said, the fact that she is in alignment with who she is and she know who she is spiritually, because again, we got several dimensions to us. She's on that spiritual level. When you connect with yourself spiritually and you grow and you learn and you know how to go through these battles and these tests elegantly. You know what I'm saying? You can't help to do nothing but to pass the test and move on to the next phase. That's what I don't understand. Some of these people need to wake up because they thinking surface level is bigger than that. It's higher than that. So guess what? She had to bust out on them. With the new car. I looked it up to see if it was the 4-door or if it was the truck. And I couldn't tell by the grill because I was looking at the grill, y'all. So I couldn't really tell by the grill as to what kind of vehicle it was. I said, I can't really tell. So we'll just have to wait and see. And, people just wanna say things just to be saying things. And child, again, you can't tap in to get that kind of energy. You can't tap into that kind of energy unless you learning to grow there. She's on a whole nother dimension. Okay. When I say that dimension, a lot of us are in this realm right now, but many of us, we know how to work and think on a whole nother level. And from what I'm seeing online, y'all, it's a lot of people, they just surface thinking. They just thinking in this realm that we're thinking of now. They don't know that, hey, I can focus on things. I can set my intentions. I can manifest. And yes, it's, it can take a little bit of time to manifest because nothing is overnight. Ain't nobody manifesting that good in this dimension. You see what I'm saying? But what they said has been done. Because, I've been doing my research on it more and more. I love stuff like that. But she knows how to get what she wants, y'all. And okay. And like I said, she's blessed, highly favored. And when she gets blessed, it can come from many different directions from many different people. So don't ever be swayed. If anybody is on the other side paying attention, don't ever be swayed to how people get their blessings, because you can get blessings from different ways, and that will F everybody up. It'll F everybody up. They're going to be like, well, GD, okay? You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, she got it like that? Yeah. And then another thing, she never spent money frivolously. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to, Capsule Lab last night. She's not one of them people that and I put that in the comments. I was like, she doesn't spend her money like that. She saves her money. So I don't know why people don't understand that this girl is not broke. She ain't broke. She ain't going after her every time you turn around buying new cars and shopping sprees and this and that. She's not broke. So I don't get why it's so hard for people to understand that. No, he said, get them in the chat when she's been there, but clearly she has her own mind and moves how she wants. Not like how, yeah, exactly. Not like how baby daddy knew. I knew she was getting a car regardless. So repo or not, she still got a car. And guess what? With her car being wrecked, you see what I'm saying? You don't know how they title things on paperwork. You get what I'm saying? You never know how things are titled on paperwork when your car is wrecked. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people have had their cars stolen and wrecked. We don't know how the paperwork looks when it appears, in the title search. We don't know any of that. We're not prepared for any of that. You get what I'm saying? It couldn't have been salvage because a salvage vehicle means that, hey, somebody can purchase that salvage title. It may be hard to get insurance. Because I had a car that was wrecked. Somebody hit my car and I had and to me it wasn't totaled out, but they said it was salvaged and meaning I could buy it back and but it might be hard for me to get insurance on it. So I was like, I didn't have no car payment. So I was like, well, here I am going to get another car payment. And it was a salvage vehicle. Well, they turned around and sold it to somebody else, but I didn't get it because it would have been hard for me to insure. But a car lot, they could make the repairs on it and put it back on the road. But when it's totaled out like that, you don't know, totaled out meaning you can't resell it. You don't know how it's going to be titled on the paperwork. So people need to think beyond just the normal things that you see. You got to look past that. And that's what I see a lot of people not doing. They're not looking past that. They're just surface level thinkers. And y'all, I would be doing an injustice if I didn't put this message out here because, I believe a part of me getting on the internet is to spread that word. Start thinking start thinking further, start thinking ahead, start thinking in upper level thinking, research that, ask your higher self to open up your mind and enlighten you and open your eyes to what the truth really is. And it will happen. Some people ain't going to be ready for it, but start asking that question. Start saying that, I want to be enlightened. I want to be open to what's really going on out here. Why am I really here? So instead of just getting on here and just talking, it is so much more to life than what is out here. And when I see people talking, you can just see it. You can just see straight through it. You just like, they don't even have a clue. They don't even have a clue. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes in a person's life. You don't know what's going behind the scenes that's working for them and that's coming to them. People don't know that, but they so quick to get on there and run with any little thing. Exactly. She was humble. They just so quick to run with any little thing. I heard about that, Darren, and I was like, I heard about that and I was like, that is some sick shit for real. That is very sick. Okay. And it's only going, hey, Sophie, it's only going to go so far, y'all. What I'm saying? There will be a point. I was looking at the Durangos. There will be a point where all of that comes to an end because, it's gone really, really far. And child, all she got to do is say one word. And hey, Victoria, and when YouTube go back and look at some of these people's videos, child, it is cut. Because like I said before, with YouTube, they don't have to let you get to three incidents. They don't have to let you get to 3 strikes. They can look at your commentary and be like, oh, you just been acting a fool the whole time. So you know what? You gone. That's how they can do. Okay. Remember, this is YouTube. This is, whoever owns that channel, they make their own rules. So if it's something that they see that's egregious in there, they can stop it right then and there. They ain't got to give you no 3 strikes and you're out. They don't have to do that. So, that's another thing that people need to get through their head. Quit thinking that, I got this amount of time. I got that. Nuh-uh. If you continue to violate community guidelines, then that they can take your whole channel down, and you ain't got to have none but 1 strike. Okay. They do it as a courtesy to individuals. So they can be like, okay, it's trying to straighten up, quit doing this and quit doing that. You know what I'm saying? But they don't have to do that is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so like I said, royalty, the haters just going to run with whatever hateful narrative they want. And at least exactly, let's keep it real. Some banks will label the car as exactly, that's what I'm saying. So on the paperwork, still, the car still gets repo for the insurance company to pay. Oh, okay, Kiara, I'm glad that you said that because because I was like, just because something appears as the way it appears don't mean that it's just that. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I don't understand why people just run with the first thing that they see. delve a little bit deeper and go behind what you see to get a better understanding. That's why it's called research. That's why it's called research. That's why half of these people, in this world, and I'm going to say they stupid. They stupid because they stupid in that they don't know no better. YouTube, I ain't calling them stupid. I'm saying stupid meaning they don't know any better. They haven't taken the time to research and learn. You got to take the time and research and learn, because again, it's all what you see before you is surface level. Go behind the scenes and study a little bit more before you getting on there and embarrassing yourself. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Get there and embarrass yourself. Now that a lot of people have embarrassed themselves, what I would suggest is to go back and rectify it. Just go back and rectify it and say, my bad, I made a mistake. I didn't delve a little bit deeper like I should. There's nothing wrong with that, but accept the responsibility for your actions. Again, that's another way of elevating and moving up and learning. You can't get out there and just spew things about individuals. And of course, over here, let's keep it real. We're going to always say allege and fair use. Anything that we use is fair use. Okay. According to, 107. So fair use. And it's in my bio and all of that. So I was planning on surrendering my car now because it keeps dying. I've had the dealer look at it 3 times and they can't tell me exact. They can't tell you what's wrong and consider a repo. Oh no. Yeah. I mean, if you don't owe that much on it, just trade it on in. You know what I'm saying? Just trade it on in. But yeah, when you have an accident, and nowadays, like I said, they will take your car and say it is non-repairable, and you looking at it like, I can still drive this car. What y'all talking about? You see what I'm saying? But now they got the laws set up to where that basically they gonna salvage it out, or they said it's a total loss, and then you got a new car. You got to get another car. So that's what happened to me. I don't know what the paperwork said on it. You know what I'm saying? I just know that I ain't have my car no more. Betsy Sue, that was her name, Betsy Sue. It was the Altima, you know what I'm saying? Now I got Selena. My baby's name is Selena, and she's a Camry and everything. The souped up kind, baby. So I love Selena. Y'all was mad at Toyota for a long time. So I'm back to with my Camry, and her name is Selena, baby. I look at her every day. Pitch black. Inside and out. Love that car, y'all. I had a Camry years ago, so I wound up getting another Camry. So I'm glad that I did. So y'all, but yeah, you just never know what it's gonna say on the paperwork and what that really stands for. You get what I'm saying? Again, we're not always we're not what do you call that? We're not in that field of insurance. We specialize in whatever specialty we went to school for, whatever job we work in. So we're not going to know the ins and out of every area, meaning, for example, the insurance area. That's not my area of specialty. So I can't sit there and say, well, this happened to my car, so this is what it's going to say. I don't know what it's going to say. I don't know what the insurance company put on there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it was titled as when it was gone. So that's why I'm saying critical thinking. Exactly. Just look at surface level stuff. That's why we see through. Exactly. That's why we see through the Kool-Aid. We see right through the Kool-Aid man, because again, he ain't on that level, y'all. I've heard him talk about law of attraction. That's all he talk about is law of attraction. There are 12 laws, okay? There are 12 laws, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all he ever would talk about is law. Baby, learn the other ones, you know what I'm saying? Law of assumption. Law of assumption is one. I like law of assumption because that's the one where you assume that it's already happened for you, and that's a way of manifesting. With manifestation, you got to look at it as that I already got this. I already got this job that I want. I'm working in this job that I want. I can visualize me sitting at that desk that I want, in the office that I want, and working in the position that I want, and making the salary that I want. You got to envision that you're already doing it and that you already have it. That's what that means. You know what I'm saying? So it's different ways to manifest, and you can bring all of those laws of manifestation into one. The laws, the 12 laws of the universe out there, you can bring them all together because you're supposed to interact and bring them all together. And sometimes, if you're not one of them people that's, again, higher level thinking, it can be a little challenging because you got to know how to use them. So that's why I said a lot of these people, they just surface level thinkers, and they don't even know how to think in another way. We've been so conditioned, so brainwashed in our society through school systems, because school systems, they take out what that knowledge that you already had, knowledge that you were born with, or how to connect. They took that away from you when they started doctoring you with all this other crap that's out there. You see what I'm saying? Again, I'm older, so I'm learning a whole lot more. I started this journey several years ago, so my thinking is a little different. I still got a long way to go, honey, because trying to learn a lot of the other things and implement and incorporate it into my daily life. That's what I want to do. That's what I do on a daily basis. And like I said, I can see that in royalty. She's already doing that. So that's why she was confidently able to walk away from what she had with that life she had with that man. That's why she could walk away, guys, because she knew what she was capable of. She had that confidence within herself. And she said, I'm going to step out and I'm going to start trying it. I'm just going to do it. You see what I'm saying? And people don't understand that when they're not on that level. They don't understand, how is she doing it? What is she doing? You see what I'm saying? She's having that belief and that confidence in herself, and she knows who she is. People don't get that, So, and of course, you're not going to get that. YouTube can cut the entire IP. Exactly. They can cut it off, baby, Kiara. They can cut it off. Good morning, Tommy Tom. They can definitely cut it off. That's crazy. I never knew that H plant. Yeah. So, and I did see, little clips and carrying on a little bit of what's going on. Exactly. Not spewing factual information. And where was Bruce Jenner at? Because I didn't see Bruce Jenner over in the video. And I was like, okay, baby daddy there, but I didn't see Bruce Jenner. Where was Bruce Jenner at? Because, I was like, voluntary possession. I was like, I thought y'all was one. I thought everybody was cool. Everything was copacetic. It didn't look like it to me because I didn't see her not there, not one bit of her in the video, because they would have shown us that in the, in the stories, but I didn't see that. So that just makes me wonder what's really going on, They think just because her car was stolen that she fell off. Exactly, but God has higher and greater plans for royalty. You know what I'm saying? And she knows that herself. She believes in herself and her. Exactly. Oh, no, it's worth $96K. Only had it less than 2 years. Oh, okay. Can't do that. No, thanks. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Did you take it to, listen to me, Callie, trying to troubleshoot. Did you take it to you took it to the main dealer who works on those cars? And check to see if they got any recalls on it and stuff, so you can get it fixed for free if it's something like that related to that. How to manufacture themselves and ask them. It makes no sense to hate people get royalty for walking away. I don't get it either, because who says that you got to stand for some nonsense? You know what I'm saying? And that person has fallen off, and they stayed falling off. You know what I'm saying? It's not come back. I don't care who you put in place, because that energy ain't right, baby. That energy ain't right. That soul ain't right. That spirit ain't right. And child, he probably ain't never even done a cleanse with sage, with dragon's blood. He probably ain't even never done a cleanse. Again, those are important things to do, because those entities can attach to you. People don't know what they're carrying around on them, but they wonder what's going on with their life. They wonder what's going on. Okay. So I can see it in him too, honey. I can see it in him. I was like, he don't even have a clue. He don't even have a clue, but he would have to pay me to work with him, honey. He would have to pay me to help him cleanse his spirit, baby. Simply put. Okay. But he don't think nothing's wrong with him, first and foremost. It makes no sense. Exactly. It makes no sense to hate. Yeah, but a hate on a woman that personally has done nothing to you is crazy. That is totally true. And it's like when people get on that bandwagon, they just continue to move forward with it. It's like they don't know how to get off, or it's working for them. You get what I'm saying? They don't read the small print. It's working for them. So, some people look at it, why not ride that horse? You know what I'm saying? Just keep on riding that horse. Honey, again, law of attraction doesn't work if it interferes with someone else's desires of life that the universe is more in favor of. Exactly. The universe is going to work in order, meaning, like you just said, Kiara, it's not going to work towards somebody who's trying to destroy somebody, especially if that person hasn't done anything to you. Now, when a person has done evil deeds to you, you have a right to say, I send that negative energy back to the individual that sent it out to me. You get what I'm saying? That's not a bad thing. That's not a wrong thing. It just simply means I don't accept that energy that you're sending to me, and I'm sending it back to you. It's just that simple, So, all of that energy she's protected. Again, I said this before in the past. All of that energy that is being sent towards her her from that individual who initially started, baby, it's bouncing back and going back to him. That's why he can't get nowhere. That's why you can't get nowhere, because you don't know how to let it go deep down inside and just move on with your life. She's definitely chosen. She's definitely chosen. Like I said, once you make that connection, honey, it's hard to turn back and be like, I'm gonna go back to the way I used to think and my old way of thinking. Because when you realize that you can actually, start to manifest things in your life that you want to happen and the way you want to happen, it will F you up. It will F you up. You know what I'm saying? Like when I got my had to get me another car, I was like, oh my goodness, I thought that was just gonna fix the car. And then when they got the car, and my daughter told me, she said, where they took it at, mama, she said, what they gonna do is salvage. I said, what are you talking about? Because she said it happened to me. And I was like, oh my God, I just thought y'all got a new vehicle. She was like, no, they salvaged it and it wasn't even, that bad. So when they did it, I said, oh my goodness, they get ready. And they did it. And I said, and I'm driving a rental car. You only get the rental car so many days. I said, oh my goodness. So again, this is what I did. This is how I manifested. I started looking up different cars online because I bought my car from another state and had it, shipped to me. So I'm looking up cars online and stuff, and I didn't get worried. I didn't get afraid. I called the insurance company because they said it's almost time for you to turn your car. And I said, I said, me paying my insurance every month, that covers me all the way for the entire time. And I said, plus I ain't got no car yet. So he had to extend it and he sent me a check. Don't play them games with me. So like I said, it was getting down to crunch time. And then I got my car right when I had turned the rental car in. I was headed out there to pick up, my new car. And like I said, I didn't panic. I didn't worry. I was like, I'm going to get another car. I'm not worried about it. I sent that energy out there to the universe. I put it out there in the universe, and trust and believe. Like I said, Royalty, she knew how to manifest her vehicle. Again, whether somebody else bought it or whether she got it herself. Again, the universe will bless you in different ways. Universe, God, the Most High, or the Creator, whoever, or however you want to put it. There is a Creator that exists, that created us all. When you tap into that source, then there's nothing that you cannot do. There's nothing that you cannot do. And she keeps showing everybody this over and over, but people don't want to believe it. They don't want to accept it, but get over it, because it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't wither, but first thing on my mind first thing on your mind, and nobody else's, is to, hate on somebody. You don't hate on other people, because again, you blocking your own blessings by doing it. You got to let that go. Whatever y'all heard of shadow work, haven't y'all guys? Whatever kind of shadow work you need to do to deal with your past issues or issues that might have happened from some other time frame, you got to deal with those past issues. And don't get me wrong, I'm still doing those types of things, shadow work. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Once you realize that you got to do those things and look at past situations, and even tapping into past lives to focus on what could be blocking you and stopping you, then that's what you got to do. So once you get to that point and you're able to let go of all the hurt, she ain't mad at baby daddy no more. She ain't mad at him about anything. She's not angry. She wants to have a good parenting relationship, which is what we all want, is for her to have a great parenting relationship, and they have one right now, and she's happy with that, and we're happy for her. That's all we wanted, was peace. We don't want to, now, don't get me wrong. We did have to say something when the time came to us having to say something. But when a person has kids with somebody, you want them to have a good co-parenting relationship for the sake of the kids, because you never know. Y'all might have to be around each other at some point in time down the line, or just being around each other to be able to talk and say, hey, this is what's going on, blah, blah, blah. You got to have that. It just has to be there. No successful parenting is going to work without that. And then also, the kids, they can feel that, they can see that. So if not for anybody else, for the kids. So that's why I'm glad that it's working out, right now. I'm going to get a later in life job, retirement money to travel the world. It's coming. Exactly. You believe it and you put it out there, and you keep on putting your intentions out there, and it will manifest. Again, manifestation is not overnight. It ain't one of them things where, I click my fingers, or, I burn a candle and it's going to happen overnight. No, baby, it's a process. You have to build up to this. You have to show that this is what I really want. This is what I foresee my life as being. And you believe it, and you again, what's the word I'm looking for? Persistence, being persistent with it. That's the main thing about manifesting is you got to be persistent. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to do this one time and put it out there to the universe and it's going to happen. That's not how it works. And people get frustrated. It has to be something that you do a practice every day in your life. Make it an everyday practice in your life. Meditating. You don't have to sit there and meditate. People can meditate in various different ways. I'm not one of the people that can meditate with just sitting there and not hearing nothing. I got to have some background noise, because meditation is where you quiet your mind and your mind is not wandering. When you close your eyes, your mind's all over the place, left, right, upside down. Meditation is where you clear your mind and you concentrate on nothing. You just allow your inner self to speak to you, which is our true self, our true core, of who you are as a person. So, just keep those things in mind, for people who are into manifestation or ready to go to that next level. It's very possible and it can't happen, and when you start seeing it, it'll mess you up. You're going to be like, oh my goodness. So again, there's more than meets the eye out here. Hey, Georgia, there's more than meets the eye out here. And, I just wish, again, like I said, people would quit looking at surface level stuff and thinking that, oh, this is the be all, the end all. This is just life. This is just how life it really is. Because this is just not how life, really is. Life is not just about, again, just focusing on surface level. We just here to go to work for 5 days a week or however many days a week you choose to work. We're not just here to go to do those types of things. That's not what life is all about. You're supposed to be at some point be able to enjoy life. And if you're in a situation and it's not bringing you joy and happiness, i.e. when Royalty was in that relationship, it wasn't bringing her joy and happiness anymore. Yeah, together they did it. They did the damn thing. They rocked it, baby. They rocked it. Okay. Yes, they did together. Okay. But at some point she was like, I can't do this no more. It's not worth it. It's time for me to walk away. And that's what she did. And people can't understand that because in their mind, they're thinking, I'll take all the abuse. I'll take all the pain and suffering. I'll go through whatever as long as I get to keep this life. You see what I'm saying? But what part of you are you giving up? What part of you are you giving up to keep that life? You see what I'm saying? At some point, you got to love yourself and learn that I deserve better. And, she knew that she deserved better. She knew that I can get all of this. I can put this whole structure that's together because I got the framework for it. I got the plan. I got the blueprint. I got the blueprint for it. So I can do all of this. Okay. And what do y'all think she's doing, y'all? She's building. She's in the building capacity stages. Okay. She's if we were to give an assessment, she's in the building capacity stages where she's building. And people don't see that when you're building, you're going to have obstacles when you at the top. Okay. But it's how you deal with it. You're going to always be met with obstacles, but it's how you deal with it and how you move through it. So she's in a building capacity and she's still, again, experiencing situations that are being put before her. Guess what? To test her and to see if she's passing those tests. People don't get that. That's why I got to keep on saying, y'all, somebody please pass these messages on. Get that. Quit surface level thinking. Quit this surface level thinking. That's what I'm commanding people to do. That's another thing. Sorry, y'all. When you're manifesting, you command what you want to come to you. That's what I'm commanding, that these people out here on these internet, quit this surface level thinking. I'm commanding you to think on a deeper, on a high level. And when you start thinking on a deeper and a high level, you're not going to be sitting here, getting on here, putting out this foolery. You ain't going to be out here doing it. You're not going to be, because you can't. Your consciousness ain't going to let you go back to that nonsense way of thinking. That's what I'm saying. That's what people need to understand. When you quit this surface level thinking, then you're not going to sit there and keep on spewing out foolishness over and over and over. And I'm commanding these people that's out here putting this foolishness in the universe. I command it to stop, because you're not going to get nowhere with that. You're going to have issues in your life. You keep on doing that. You're going to start to see that it's affecting you. And you're going to be like, okay, I got to come up out of this. I can't keep doing this. I feel like this is having some kind of rebound effect on me. You see what I'm saying? So that's what people need to stop doing. Quit sitting there with this surface level thinking and just thinking that this is all it is to life. Okay. This girl is elevating. She is moving up. She is in the building capacity to where she is manifesting the life that she deserves, that she desires, that she knows she's supposed to have. You got to know it within yourself that this is what I deserve. This is what I desire. And it's going to come to fruition. Okay. It's going to manifest into reality. That's how you got to start thinking. And she knows that. And people mad at her because they don't know where is she getting this confidence from? How is she getting this? What's going on? Why is she getting blessed with stuff? Why is he doing this for her? Why did he go do this for her? Why did he go do that for her family? Why? Because she's tapped in. That's why. Because she's tapped in. And people don't get it, but they need to get over it. And let that girl live. Because like I said, if they don't let her live, baby, that rebound effect is going to start hitting them. And it is not going to be cute. It's not going to be cute. And they're going to be like, okay, I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to have to take a step back. And that's another thing, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I only want to focus on the issues that are important, getting on. I don't want to keep doing videos about him because that's not my focal point, because for one, it ain't bringing me nothing. It ain't bringing me nothing. It ain't making me, a better person or none of that. And I just choose to focus on royalty and what's going on with her. Now, and if it's an issue that arises, then yes, I will focus on it. But, y'all, his life is out. Y'all see where his life is already at. Do I need to say more? You get what I'm saying? Do I need to say more? I ain't gotta, beat a horse. I ain't gotta beat a dead horse. It's already gone. It's already gone. You see, there's nothing else that can be done. This individual is going, child, the karma is sucking them up. It's sucking them up, and you can just see this person just reaching for something, to hold on to something and somebody, even if it means that they're not with the person that they really want to be with. They just holding on to something and somebody at this point, to have something so they don't feel lost and alone and everything. That's why they want to cling to the twins so much, because they want to still have that piece of, royalty and everything. And I get it. I understand it. So that's why I was like, I'm a just kind of pull back unless it calls to where, the troops got to come in. And if the troops got to come in and stand up 110 toes down, then that's what it'll be, and we got to talk about it, simply put. But all the other stuff, I'm just like, I ain't got time for it. So-and-so is miserable. He should have been with his children. Oh, for real, stalking, royalty, and paying for it. Paying for receipts, child, again, I like to talk about other things. It's trying to become a rapper. It ain't going, Darren. It's not going. It ain't going, it ain't going nowhere. That heart, that soul, that spirit is tainted. It's not gonna go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I've called it out from day one, and it still continues. He got to fix him. He got to work on him. He don't get that, all of this stuff that keeps going on, it's some things you got to deal with. It's some things you got to focus on. He doesn't get that. Again, when you're dealing with surface level thinkers, birds of a feather flock together. So when you're dealing with surface level thinkers, they're not going to see past then just looking at a stop sign out there, looking at that light turn from red to green. They're not looking at all the intricate parts in between. They ain't gonna look at that. They're not gonna even understand to even think like that. Yeah, he fell out bad. Look how long it's taking him to get to now. Exactly. And Chad, when he's got blockages, what I'm saying? He's got blockages in front of him. His path has been blocked and he doesn't even realize and see that, he needs to do some inner work on himself and then, start removing these negative entities that are surrounding him, because trust and believe that they are. And he needs to do some work on all of that. You know what I'm saying? I can name several things that I see that he needs to work on. But again, she's very much grounded energy of Pluto. The energy of Pluto, y'all. I like that. With me born in December, I'm connected to the planet Jupiter. If you're into astrology and things like that, so I'm connected with that because I had like my little birth chart done by this guy, and I was like, oh wait, child. When I tell you that birth chart read me, because In a birth chart, it said, don't be so quick to blow up, because I'm one of them people. I blow up and then I ask questions later. Let me just go on and go off and get it out. And because, it read me like a book, honey. It read me like a book. All I gave was my birthday, the time that I was born. And honey, he did my birth chart, and I'm connected to, Jupiter in my birth chart. And I think I'm like part Scorpio as well. So, I'm a fire sign, and then I got that fire part of me in me. And I'm one of them people that, I will react very quick, meaning I, get angry, and then I calm down and think about it and be like, oh, I should have done this or I should have done that. So when I saw energy of Pluto, I'm gonna have to read up on that. He must be stressing for court. He stopped posting like he used to. Yeah, he really did. And for real, Callie? Okay. Yes, honey. I'm connected to Jupiter. Y'all know Jupiter is the planet of wealth and abundance. You see what I'm saying? So anybody that's into those types of things, Jupiter is connected to wealth and abundance, and tap into that energy. It's real. It's definitely real. Again, it's more to it than that, than what we see. Than when what we see, like I said, Mr. Jakes on TV talking about, it's more to it than that, y'all. Again, all of that religious philosophy that they put out there, that was to keep us in that type of thinking. And so we wouldn't know that there's more to life than what we just know. It's more to it than that. Trust and believe. Over in Italy and all of them, where the Pope and stuff at, baby, when they was walking down that street over the holidays, and they was carrying the I don't even know what they call, but they was carrying those arches, and they was walking around on it. Guess who they had on their picture? They had the Mother Mary, which was depicted as a black woman, and the black baby. Okay, that's what they had as a depiction, because they know the truth. We done been brainwashed over here to not realize, that the truth is out there, but a lot of people don't go and surface it and pay attention to it. So it's out there. They serving the correct way. A lot of people over here, they not serving the correct way. So that's why I'm so adamant about wanting people to learn and research. Don't listen to none that I say. Research it for yourself. Research it for yourself. Go back to the origins. You know what I'm saying? When you research, that's what I want people to get from me being on YouTube, for them to open our minds up and wake up and go back to the origins of whatever it is that you have questions about, and you'll get those answers to it. And speak to yourself and ask for you to be enlightened and to be awakened and to see the truth, and it will happen. You see what I'm saying? Some people may not like when it happens, because it's going to change a lot of the things that you've once known, or the things that you've been accustomed to have learned all of your life. You see what I'm saying? That part has to change when you open your eyes. He's trying to listen to Tavy because they have failed. Oh, okay. He didn't fall off. His cast left the show. Yes, she left. Royalty and the kids were they were the main characters. But if you know me, I'm a okay, a hothead Armenian. Okay, or hotheads overall. Okay, I know what you're saying. And they say that what you call it? They say the black women, Hispanic women are also hotheads and everything. And but honey, like I said, when I had my birth chart read, I was laughing at it, because when he did a video, when he sent it to me, and when he sent me the video, he was like, you got to stop being, y'all done heard this all my life, but I know that's something I need to work on. You know what I'm saying? I've been a hothead, for a minute. That's why I have to try to refrain myself and try not to get on panels and stuff, because child, I will go off here. I will go off. And then I'll be like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Then I'll be like, who cares? Whatever. I don't care if they feel it. And I'm not one of them people that holds back and hurting somebody's feelings. I don't try to hurt your feelings. I'm just straightforward, and that people may not like what I have to say. That's what a Sagittarius is known for. They're straightforward, and they'll say things, and people take it as she's being mean and trying to hurt your feelings. No, I'm just trying to get you to understand and wake up and see the truth. So a lot of them videos that I would do, it was in sincerity of me trying to wake people up and get them to see the error in their ways. You know what I'm saying? I threw a little shade in there here and there, but honestly, it was to try to wake people up. But again, people like that don't get it. Queen Naja once lost it all and came back 10 times harder. Exactly. She's going to win. She has to win, And then, like she said, she doesn't want any money from court. I'm hope going to court is almost, exactly, because that's draining. Ain't nobody got time to keep spending that money, but I'm glad she had a soldier. There's a soldier in here, stand up. That she had a lawyer that was a soldier, okay? So we was not going to walk all over our girl. We weren't gonna walk all over her and think you could do whatever you want. We weren't gonna do that. That wasn't gonna happen. Exactly, for real, for real. I see that he lost his target audience, and that's what really hurt him. I don't believe a thing they tell me here. I'll find out for my exactly. Definitely research, 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 and you child again. You will find the answers. It will come to you when you put it out there and let it be known that I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to open my eyes up and to what's really the truth, of what's really going on. And child, it's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna blow your mind, and you'll be a better person for it. You'll be happy. It'll answer a lot of questions that you've had. Because I know we've all had questions about why are we here? What are we here for? I know I'm here to do more than just go to work and clock some hours. I know I'm here to do more than that. You know what I'm saying? So it'll explain and help you to understand. And that's when that path will start opening up and you'll start learning more and more, y'all. Again. Hey, Jerome. Good morning, Jerome. The other side think Royalty Nation gonna stop supporting because Royalty didn't have a car. No, that makes us support her even more. Even if she was homeless, we'll support her and have her back. And the thing about it, she got that's what people don't understand. She's got a mama, baby. Okay, so her mama has been there from day one all the way up until day what 150, you know what I'm saying? For lack of a better word, to know how many days it is since she's been there for her daughter since she's been born. So the point I'm trying to make, she's still there for her daughter. Okay, so that ain't gonna change. So if anything was to happen, guess what? Her mama has always been there, and she's continuing to be there. So again, don't ever underestimate the support system of an individual with a pure heart. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect. Everybody goes through things. Everybody experiences things. And like I said, guys, when all of that stuff was coming on her and people were attacking her, so what if she, got online and she said a few things? So what? I would rather for her to get that energy out of her than let it fester in her and eat her up and then just cause her to be consumed with negative energy. No, if you got to cuss somebody out, cuss them out and get it done and over with, and everything we discuss over here is alleged, and it is for commentary purposes and strictly for entertainment and fair use. Fair use, fair use, fair use. I got to keep saying that. I seen another YouTuber saying that. Fair use. Okay. So, she's going to be all right. And as we can see, she is doing just fine. We've had some snakes in the sky. Child, some snakes out of this world. Some snakes out of this world, some snakes out of this world messed me up. I said, do what? I said, oh, I got to share this. I don't give a what. That was the growth part of me, y'all. I had to do this calmly because what I wanted to do was get on there and cuss and act a donkey. I said, no, I'm gonna handle it calmly, but I'm still gonna draw attention to it because people need to know, again, watch who is in the circle. And child, like I said, that circle, they gave me the email. YouTube gave me the person's email. And the last part of the email said, so cool @gmail.com. I said, I what. I couldn't believe it. I didn't put that out there, but yes, that person did have so cool @gmail.com as their name, as their name, their first name and all of that. So I was just like, really? But then you're going to get on there and try to flip it around and say, well, you didn't think, girl, please. Again, I was born, but it wasn't yesterday. And it sure wasn't overnight. It wasn't overnight either. You know what I'm saying? So you can miss me with all of that. Talking about all you had to do, contact you for what? Why would I contact somebody who is totally against me? And for what? I don't know you from a box of rocks, chick. I don't know this chick from a box of rocks. Why would I contact you, honey? We're not on that level. You ain't on my level. Okay? You ain't even on my level. So why would I contact this person? Chappies, I was just being loving and caring and everything, because we can be that way too. Sagittarius, we can be that way too. We can be loving and caring, but once you get on our bad side, girl, please, you don't exist. You don't exist no more in my mind. As far as I'm concerned, who I ain't never seen you a day in my life. I'll walk right past you and won't even say nothing to you. I do it every day. I do it every day. You know what I'm saying? Chad, I ain't one of them people that's just gonna be like, good morning, good morning. That's not me. That ain't let's keep it real. I'm gonna sit there and look, and then I turn my head. Now, if you speak, I'm gonna speak back, and if I don't know you, I'm gonna look dead in your face and keep on walking. That's let's keep it real. I don't do that. I don't play that game. I'm not an attention seeker. I'm not begging for nobody to like me. I'm sure y'all got that by now about me. I ain't begging for nobody to like me, and because it ain't that serious. Here, you don't make me, you don't break me, you don't help me, you ain't doing nothing for me. So what I need to owe you a good morning for? That's just my thinking. It ain't personal. It's just like, if you're not significant in my life, I don't acknowledge you. That's just simply put. So and so again, i.e. Royalty, that's why she ain't responding to the haters, because they not significant in her life. What can they do? What can they do for her or against her? Nothing. They can't do nothing against her. But what, talk? People talk all the time. As we learned in church, they talked about Jesus Christ. Okay? They talk about everybody. People talk about everybody. People just love to talk. You know what I'm saying? So what's she gonna do? Get worried about that? Come on now. Are they stopping her growth? Are they stopping her from moving? Are they stopping her from making money moves? They ain't stopping her from making no money moves. She's still making money moves. So who cares? Who cares? Who cares what the next MF thing? Okay. I wish I could cuss y'all. I might hit one of them cussing notes every now and again, but this how I talk. Who cares what a MF thinks? I don't give a what a MF think. Shit. Go on somewhere with this nonsense. I'm still elevating. I'm still moving. I'm still making it. She's still standing, okay? She ain't missed a beat. So whenever somebody thinking that they getting to her or holding her down, think again, because it ain't happening, okay? And don't get effed up when she turn around and hit them channels all of a sudden one day out of the clear blue, okay? Because it's coming. It's coming. Okay, it's coming. You can't keep on doing that to people. At some point, you got to be able to step back, especially when you just lying, just lie. And then talking about Rico's broke. I was like, where is people getting this information talking about Rico is broke? We don't know what his pockets is like. We don't know what kind of investments this man has made. Okay, we don't know none of that. Okay, he's taking care of his children. He's taking care of himself. We don't know what he got going on behind these scenes, honey. We don't know none of that. Okay, so I don't get why people just assume. Just again, you can rebirth yourself. You can rebuild yourself from ruins. Meaning, if your life done fell apart, baby, you can you can be reborn. Meaning, you can build yourself back up. I don't know why people think that just. Wow, y'all, people that think like that, because that's how they will be. That's exactly what it is. That's how they will be. They can't understand and recognize and realize that you can build yourself back up. It can happen. So people who don't think that you can, they don't get it because they know that they can't do it. You know what I'm saying? They can't do it. So why not? Why sit there and support a person that they're afraid of becoming themselves? That's fear. That's fear. Just hit me in the spirit. That's fear. People who think like that, that's fear in their life. That's why I say do some shadow work. If you're listening on the other side, do some shadow work and conquer those fears that you're dealing with. Because when you conquer those fears that you're dealing with, you're not going to be able to sit out there and put that stuff out there about royalty. Why? Because you're going to start feeling happy about yourself. You're going to start realizing I can accomplish some things in life that I want to accomplish. I ain't got to be on here hating on this girl and being mad at what she's doing and everything, because I can do this myself too. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all, I feel like that I'm on here also about life lessons. I just throw a little shade here and there. That's a part of YouTube. But life lessons, I don't exactly schizo. I don't want to be on here and just sitting on here just like some people do, and they just go on and on and on and on. Look, have a point. Make a point. Give a lesson. Teach something. I listen to Miss Sweet Teacup all the time. I don't always comment, but I listen to her all the time. I always have a story. It's what she has a story and a life lesson behind it. Something that's going to help you grow as an individual. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're here for as well. Besides making our dreams come true and accomplishing everything that we want in life, we're also here to help other people along the way any way that we can. That's what it's about. So, and I just wish some people would just get that and learn that and understand it. That's the focal point. is to be able to teach somebody else something and help them learn something along their path. Maybe they ain't on their path yet. They don't know to get on their path to see what's going on, you know. And yes, bottling views and likes, how he got 8Ks with 4K likes. Really, Darren, okay. Yeah, I mean, I see the views and everything, and you know, I don't want to spew hate in order to get views. I don't want to spew consistent hate and consistent lies over and over. Yeah, exactly. I love listening to her too. You know, she has a lot of life lessons. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why she doesn't mind, and I don't mind, and a lot of us don't mind sharing some of our experiences. You know, it's a part of, you know, rapport with your community that you're in. You know, the community of YouTube, Royalty Nation. It's a part of rapport, helping other people along the way. That's what it's about. Not turn people down and trying to destroy their character. What do anybody? If a person ain't even enlightened and open, what kind of good is going to come out of that? There's no good that's going to come out of that. There's nothing good that's going to come out of it. You know, make it make sense. I'll be listening to Make It Make Sense. Tommy Thomas, a guy on YouTube. I'll be listening to his videos. His commentary is really good. Happy holidays to everyone in the chat. Happy holidays, Tina. Happy holidays. But yeah, you know, people talking about this man is broke and talking about, you know, her car got repoed and why she getting on her fronting and stunting, basically. Fronting and stunting. How is she fronting and stunting? She's just living her life like the rest of us are living. You know, get out of her business and tend to your business, okay? Get out of her business and tend to your business, you know? And you might can possibly have some things that you want, but you got a long way to go, honey, because this type of learning, it takes years, okay? It takes years, okay? I started my journey wholeheartedly in 2007, 2008, and then I started waking up more. So it's a journey. So many things you got to learn, so many things that you got questions about, and then once you get on that path, you still on that journey, okay? So, you know, like I said, it's my wish and my hope that, and I command that this nonsense stops, where people are just attacking this girl and putting her down. Never forget, anything that you're manifesting, always command it from the universe. I command that which I desire to come to me. I command the new home come to me. I command that car come to me. You command it. You don't get on your knees begging and pleading and saying, oh, I wish I had this. I wish I had it. You command it to come to you. That's how the universe responds, because the universe responds to what you command, because then it says, oh, she know who she is. She know what she want. I got to start manifesting to her. And you keep manifesting it. You keep setting that attention out there until it comes to you. It'll come. And trust and believe. I've done it many a times. It will come to you, and it will mess you up, because you're going to be like, well, once you've done it a few times, you're going to be like, oh, wow, it came. And please keep in mind, when it starts coming to you, things might look like it's not going to work out, but it turns its way into it working out. Again, Royalty's car got stolen. Her car got stolen. Guess what? She got her new car. So when people thought that was her downfall, look what happened. She got a new car. So don't, you know what I'm saying? People need to tap in. Don't play with us about this. Don't play with us about this. Okay? Don't play with us about this. She knows who she is, and that she's capable and deserves what she's getting. Okay, that's why it keeps flowing to her. You know, exactly. You command it. I command my new car to come to me. You continue to do those things. You meditate on it. You visualize it in your head like you already got it. You riding around in your new car, whatever car it is that you want. And keep in mind, you might have obstacles that's going to make you think, oh my God, what's happening? It's not going to happen. Keep on persevering. That's the main thing when it comes to manifestation. Do not give up. Keep on going until it brings itself into fruition. Because when you put that out there in the universe, it's already manifesting in other dimensions. I can't remember the dimension we on, but it's several different dimensions. So when you put it out there into the universe, it's already manifested. So it's your job to pull it down to the dimension that you in. We in one of the lowest levels, not the low levels. The low levels are the entities. So when you're sad and depressed, that's when those things can attach to you. So it's always important to maintain high vibrations. Be grateful. That's the last word I'm gonna leave you with. Always be grateful. Say that I'm grateful for the car that I have now, and I'm grateful for the job that I have now. I'm grateful that I have a paycheck to be able to pay all my bills. I'm grateful for my family, my loved ones. Always show your gratitude when you're manifesting on a daily basis, period, but especially when you're manifesting, because again, when you're showing the universe that you're grateful, it's going to give you other things to be grateful for. So with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna get on off of here. I just wanted to touch on royalty and everything. Exactly. But I'm in the whole manifesting works extra fast like today, right now. It depends on what's going on. You'd be surprised. Again, it's all in timing. When as that time is coming for you, then it'll start manifesting and being grateful for everything. Exactly. So I just want to, touch on royalty a little bit. And baby girl got this. She got this. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm old enough to be royalty's daughter. So that's how I look at her, as a daughter figure. So I got a daughter that's what, same age, maybe a year apart, but darn near the same age. So that's the reason why I came to support her as well, because I saw the hate. If that was my daughter, I'd be ready to fight somebody. Okay. Oh, I'm like, she ain't that type. She ain't that type. But I'll whoop your behind, if need be, trick, because you ain't you ain't about to. You ain't about to. But with that being said, y'all, let me get on off of here. Thank y'all for tuning in, and then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And what else I was gonna say? Yeah, royalty, she's doing fine, and she's gonna continue to do fine. And I command that royalty will continue to do fine. She will continue to elevate. Ain't no stopping her. I'll holler at y'all later.